Welcome everybody. It gives us a great deal of pleasure to introduce our new head women's basketball coach, a guy who we're so familiar with, but so deserving of this, and we're looking very forward to the Gerald Mattinson era. And congratulations, Gerald, first of all. I know you're very excited.
We're very excited. I'm very excited. Players we've talked to are very excited. You know, we just got done talking. It's tough to follow a legend, and we're going to try to follow a legend and do what we can. But yeah, we're very excited at this time and looking forward to continuing the great success that this program has had.
Of course, we're all familiar with what Joe accomplished. You were right next to him. You did that as well. It's not going to be the exact same program, though, is it? You're a different guy. You have different thoughts. How do you look at entering into this and putting your stamp on it?
You're exactly right. There's been a lot of successes here. Not a lot we need to change, but we're going to change some things. You know, everybody does some things a little bit different. Now, we're not going to do drastic changes. Don't expect to come out and see us pick people up 94 feet, trapping, running, all that kind of stuff. You know, we are who we are. I think we get a good offensive combination of being primarily a motion team with some few sets. We like to shoot the three. I think the three-point play is very important, the three-point shot. I think it's changed the game over time. We'll still look to do a lot of that. Defensively, you know, we'll make some changes. We'll still be primarily a man-to-man team, but we're going to throw in some zones now and then, and so there'll be a few little changes, subtle changes, and maybe over time we'll incorporate some more, but somewhat the same with a few changes.
You know, Gerald, I'm sure that you've wanted to be a head coach, and maybe you got to the point where you weren't sure that was going to happen. Maybe you did. Was it a difficult decision to think about this and go through everything with your family and the things you had to soul search, I suppose?
You know, it was a good process, Kevin. It became a really good process because as you and I always joke, I'm no spring chicken, and you know, I had to really step back and look and go, there's a lot of demands put on coaches, you know, at the Division I level, at all levels anymore. And I had to think, and I had to visit with my family and some colleagues and go, you know, what do I have in the tank? Because I either got to be in 100% or you're not in, and that's only fair to your players, it's only fair to your fans, it's only fair to your staff, to the administration, to the people that hire you. And visiting with my family and thinking about the things I want to do going forward, you know, I took a hard look at myself and said, you know, I think I got some left in the tank, and if they're willing to go with that, we're going to give it a try and see what happens.
You know, we have such a great fan base for Cowgirl basketball, and I know one of the very biggest parts of the whole process is the recruiting game, and I know everybody'd be anxious to hear maybe your recruiting philosophy as you go forward.
I think a lot of our general recruiting philosophy will stay the same. We're going to try to get high caliber kids who want to be here. I think it's very important that you find players who understand what your system is. They want to buy into your system. They want to be in Laramie, Wyoming, going to the University of Wyoming and playing for you. And those are things that we're going to continue, because I think those types of players have a greater buy-in. And my belief is you can accomplish a lot with people who have buy-in into what you're doing. And you know, we believe academics is important. We're still going to recruit kids that want to go to school, they want to finish school, kids, like I said, that want to be coached and are willing to be coached and lay it on the line for the Wyoming fans.
Of course, you're still in the process of building your staff, but you've made some progress there. Maybe you could talk a little bit about your staff to this point.
Yeah, we've made some progress. We've got Heather Ezel's going to stay with us, and she's going to be our associate head coach. It's good, once again, that you know, we keep that continuity. We're very excited, and I know Fallon's very excited, as is Heather, that Fallon Lewis is going to move up and get out of the director of ops, and she's going to be on the floor and going to coach. and I think she's going to be really, really good. I'm really, really excited about that. I'm excited for Heather. I'm excited for our staff. We're just going to have to see what comes up with the direction for a couple others, but right now they're already up there. I'm down here talking to you and they're up there grinding. So that's always a good thing when you got the new staff. So we're excited about that, and I think it's going to be really good.
You know, Gerald, you're so familiar with them, so talk a little bit about this Cowgirl team and the makeup of the team. I know you have a great deal of respect for those young ladies. Talk a little bit about them.
We've got a great group of young ladies. Now we're losing 6 really classy people. I mean, that's going to be hard to replace. They're upstanding individuals. I just think the world of them. The group we have coming back, you know, there's some that have played a lot, and they're got to accept some new roles maybe, and there's some that have to play into some roles. They're gonna, I think they have the capability of doing that. I think we have a couple of young women who are going to be exciting to watch. I think there's going to be some fans that are going to go, wow, that's pretty cool. Our new group coming in, we're excited about our four young women coming in. 3 of them are in state. One's a junior college transfer from Natrona, played at Natrona High School. She played at Casper College. She's going to be down. We got McKinley Bradshaw coming from Lyman, who's one of the best players for the last 4 years in the state. Paige Powell. Paige Powell, people are going to watch her the first time they ever get to see Paige Powell in warm-ups. And she jumps up there somewhere by the rim to lay it in. They're going to go, whoa. So, you know, Jaden down from is going to come in from Utah. Jaden is a great fit for what our system is because she can play the post, but she can very easily step out about 2 to 3 feet beyond that three-point line and hit some threes. So once again, we can pull the big out. So we're excited about who we have coming back and who we have coming in, and I think it's going to work itself into a nice blend.
Well, we're very excited about having you. You're just such an old friend, and you've been with us so long. It's awesome to see somebody as loyal as you have been get this opportunity. Best of luck.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.